And welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Benny Brownlow, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. It's the Twins and the Riels finding themselves where they did exactly 1 year ago, with the Riels up 3-0 in the series. Twins battled back and were able to take 2 games out from the Riels before falling in that series. And as we talk about 3-0 leads, it's been quite some time since the teams come back. Last time was the Canucks in 2015-16 when they came back against the Pembina Valley Twisters, only to fall in game number 7. Meanwhile, the only team in the last 15 years to blow a 3-0 lead is the St. Boniface Riels, who were up 3-0 on the Hawks in 08-09, where the Hawks won 4 straight and went on to play the Twins in the MMJHL final. Here's a quick look at some of our stats coming into this one. As you can see, the Riels in this series really solid being the number 1 team here and showing that they are. And a lot of the stats there showing that they're in first. Their power play jumping up big in that last game, starting off 3 for 3 in game number 3, making the difference maker in that one. But both these teams, neck and neck for the most part in the standings there as the top 2 teams. And here's a look at our leaders in between these 2 teams in the postseason. You see Carter Halmadaris, 6 goals and 6 assists, leading the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins with 12 points. On the other side, Nathan Brzezinski. And again, a goal and assist for him in the last game. Back up to 16 points, leading his squad. And their captain right underneath him, Connor Davis, with 11 points, 3 goals, and 8 assists. And Cole Davis, right underneath him with 9 points. Meanwhile, Gorshinsky and Hewing backing up Carter Halmadaris in the point scoring for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. Look at our starting goaltenders in this one. For the St. Boniface Riels, getting the start will be number 33, Owen Larocque, 7-0 since coming in midway through game 1 of the first postseason game. Save percentage of .945. Save percentage of .945 and a goals against average of 1.44. And Jackson McCoy leading his squad back out here after having the day off for game number 3. 2-1 on the postseason, .927 save percentage and a goals against average of 2.04. And as we get ready here, we'll be with you here shortly following O Canada for this one. Game number 4 coming up your way next from Southdale. It's the Twins and the Riels. And as we get ready to go here, take a look at our starters out there. Armendariz is lying, getting the start for the Twins. He's out there with Dean Gorshinsky. Kalangari out there with Sam Matani. And the other winger out there for the Twins going to be out there will be Matt Lizotte. Meanwhile, as the Riels, they get ready to stroll in. They got Carson Dubois ready to go in the center circle. He's out there with Trot, as well as as well as the 36 of Chornley. And with that, we are ready to go. Dubois in against Dean Gorshinsky. Referee drops his hand, and there goes the biscuit. We are underway. Lizotte, he'll feed that ahead and pushed right into the zone by Mike Hepner. He'll fire it down the far side. Twins first on in the defensive zone. Gorshinsky, he'll feed that up to Carter Hamadaris. Hamadaris, he walks in, and he's got a man with him. Centers that in front. LaRock, pad save into the corner for Gorshinsky. Battle forward and tuning in the corner boards. Hamadaris, he comes out with that, brings it to the point. Twins can't hold. Kalangari, he'll pass it across to Matani on the far side and get it right back. Kalangari, long stretch pass, that's off the skate of Gorshinsky, right to Mike Hepner. Hepner now with it. He'll play it across on the near side. Worked to the far side by St. Boniface and worked right into the zone by Cockrell. Picked up by Fort Garry. Lizotte can't get his stick on that one. They're going to say he does. Icing waved off. Puck rolls its way all the way down the ice. Noah Keating. First on there. He has a couple goals in this series. Deflected off a stick and all the way down. Battle for the puck. Down low. Twins come free. Medwick quickly ahead. And that one skipped off his stick. Ballshaw gets it out of the zone. Right back in by the gold jerseys of the Riels. Twins trying to work that one past Cockrell and all the way down the ice. Beckeneck giving chase on that one. Keating picks it up. Beckeneck now with it. Right back to Keating on the near side. Keating. And here's the head pass for Cockrell. He'll put that one ahead. Breaking that one up is David Ballshaw trying to get to Ethan Johnson. And in a couple sticks, comes out of the zone. Reeves Suckett now with it. Suckett puts on the brakes. Feeds that across at the line. And it'll be Noah Keating getting called at the line. And he's a hair offside. And you can see him coming in there on the replay. Just slightly behind the play. Suckett in against Medwick, and he'll win in the battle of the 12s. Puck rolls all the way down to the far side. Riels quickly on it. Rays, he'll play that one down low. Now right back to the point. Shot through traffic. And that one whizzes just wide of the goal. Puck comes right back to the point. Lambert shot through traffic. That one gets blocked and doesn't get through. Another opportunity here for the Riels as they cycle that one around. Worked out by the Twins into the feet of Medwick. Suckett plays it to the far side. Twins first on that puck. Up to Ballshaw. And he can't get that one out of the zone. Van Dynso will play that one back at the line. Lambert in his own zone, chased by Nick Gilberto. He'll work that one across and get it right back. Battle for the puck on the near side boards. Trying to clear that one all the way out. And on the chase for the puck. Picked up by the Riels. They center that one right in front. And Matthews works that ahead. Jace Matthews on the head pass for Damian Medwick. Medwick clears that one in off the blocker of LaRock. Riels behind their own goal. Working it to the far side. Right up Broadway, and a great stick check there by Canoe. Breaks that one free. Canoe trying to pick up that loose puck. Worked the other way by the Riels. And the battle for it continuing on. Canoe forks it right back into the zone. St. Boniface getting in a change as they work it ahead. And that one's off the referee and up off the linesman out of play. Into the Riels bench at 16:54. Shots tied up at 1 apiece here in game number 4. Riels trying to punch their ticket to the MMJHL final. Meanwhile, the Twins trying to get 4 in a row here. Off the draw. Loose puck. Riels, they'll pick it up on the near side. And that puck cleared all the way down the ice. And Headland first there. Getting Headland. He'll play it on the near side for Canoe. Canoe tries to work that one ahead. And worked right into the zone by Beckeneck. Loose puck. Picked up by Trott. Trott with it. And that one quickly worked off his stick by Ethan Johnson. Johnson. He'll work his way to the near side. He's looking at Canoe. And he'll feed that one up off the stick of Hewing. And Ryland Hewing's deflection. Not enough on that one. It's going to be an icing against the Twins coming here. 16:24 remaining in the opening frame and between these two teams. Cole Davis strolls in on the draw to take on Jace Matthews. Matthews wins the draw back for the Twins. Twins play it to the far side for Ryland Hewing. And Hewing with a mix-up there with Matthews. Davis comes free into the slot. That one Sticked away by McLeod. Ewing, he'll work it ahead, and here come the Twins. Pushing that one up ice, and worked away by LaRock. Battle for continuing on the near side. Riels trying to dig it out. Twins getting their stick on that one. And in the ensuing skirmish, the Riels come free. Cockrell to the far side. Off a couple sticks of Davis and into the zone. And that one cleared right back out. Off the Riels and all the way down. Riels in their own zone. Reyes, he'll play that ahead for Cockrell. Kalangari all over him. Loose puck picked up by Alex Van Duins. Van Duins walks in, forehand backhand, and didn't have enough on that one to bang that one home. Suck it with it, can't find it in his feet. He trips up Sam Matani and quickly out of the zone off the stick of Dean Gorshinsky. Can he outdo the icing? Yes, he does. Gorshinsky beats out Reyes. And now Hepner with the puck. Watched by Matani. Matt Lazat puts that one to the point. And that shot gets blocked right into the shin pads of Alex Van Duins on the race for the puck. And that one out by Carter Helmadaris. Helmadaris now. He'll take that one ahead. Helmadaris walks into the zone with 3. Gets it right back into the slot for Lazat. He put that one over the net. Another opportunity for the Twins in front. And now with this Gorshinsky across to Lazat. Lazat down low. Cycles around. Looking for the stretch feed. And he'll pick up Medwick with the puck. He'll go behind LaRock. Loose puck picked up now here by Davis. He'll try and work it out of the zone. Twins with it in their own zone. And we got a stoppage in play here coming up at 14:24. Shots 3-1 in favor of the St. Boniface Riels. And here's the look at that last opportunity for them right in front of McLeod there. And he's able to stay strong there as the traffic in front as that puck just missed the net by a couple inches. Dubois in on the draw against Medwick. Dubois, he'll play that to the far side. Keating on that one. He'll clear it in as he gets rubbed out by Balshaw on the near side. Nick Gilberto trying to work it ahead. Trot comes free with the puck. Now Medwick with it. And the Twins trying to get that one out of the zone. Glove down by Davis and David Balshaw. Now with Nick Gilberto going the other way. And Balshaw's shot goes up into the netting, and that's how the opening 6 go here from Southdale. Knotted up at 0 apiece. Shots are 3-1 in favor of the Riels. Medwick ready to go as Riels changing up their centerman. It's like Dubois is the one in there, and Medwick wins that one back. St. Boniface quickly on the loose puck. And Trot into the zone. Deflected away from Davis. Connor Davis works that behind the goal. Headland to the far side and crashing the net there and keeping that one in. The zone is the Riels for the time being. But Backenneck works that one right to the slot. Backenneck walks in. Shot blocker save on the opportunity from McLeod. Puck worked out of the zone by Canoe and sent right back in by the Riels. McLeod leaves that for Johnson behind his goal. Johnson with it. He'll work that back to the far side for Headland. Headland. And now quickly out of the zone. Here come the Riels. Ryland Hewing across. And the Twins' opportunity up off a skate. And up and down play at 13-10. As LaRock prepares here, ready to go for the faceoff. Coming to his right. He's been the story of this Riels team in the postseason. And the Riels making a late change here. Same with the Twins. As Gorshinsky ready to go, waiting his opponent in the draw. And it looks like it's Davis strolling in. Off the draw, Kalangari with it. Waits, trying to get the deflection, and that one won't go off the stick of Matt Lazat. Glove down by Kalangari into the zone of the Riels. Cleared right back out. Mike Hepner fires that one in behind the goal. Comes all the way out towards Davis. And Davis comes through with it for a moment. And the Twins quickly on the back check. It's Kalangari. Plays it to the far side for Matani. With the feed up to Dean Gorshinsky. Gorshinsky walks in. Waits. Toe drag. Fires. Rebound loose in front. And LaRock making the pad save. Battle on the near side. Work to the All the way around. Davis now off his stick, and the Twins fire that one in on goal. For the puck continuing on. Cole Davis plays it to the far side. Lizotte, he's on his man. Puck worked ahead, and now the Twins. They make their way up Broadway and into the zone as Cutter Halmadaris goes for a change. Fresh set of skaters out for Fort Garry. Long stretch pass for the Riels. They'll take it into the zone, firing. McLeod makes the save and covers up on the rebound in front from Zachary Domenico. And there's a look at the Twins' last opportunity at the other end of the ice, and Larocque able to get his pad on that one. Keep this game knotted up perfect at 0 apiece. Shots 5-4 Riels. As we near the middle mark of the opening frame, Alex Van Dynes' line coming out there as Reeves Suckett in on the draw. And off the draw in the battle for the puck. Twins come free. Neufeld Voth to the far side. Off a couple sticks. And the Riels fire it wide of the goal. Twins ahead for Nick Gilberto. Gilberto walks in with numbers across. Trying to get back from Medwick. Medwick trying to jam that one home. Couldn't get enough on it. And the Riels going the other way. Reeves Suckett puts on the brakes. Spinorama move. And the cross ice pass for Van Dynes. Trying to center that one off Voth. Contact in front of McLeod. And the Twins turn that one over to Reeves Suckett in the slot. Right back. And Lambert to the far side. And that one won't get through. Working with it now. The Twins. Nick Gilberto, and he's rubbed out by Lambert. Lambert now with the puck. Evan Lambert. And he's pressured by Dominic Canoe. Canoe works it free. In behind the goal. Lambert with the puck on his stick. Long stretch pass. And that one won't go. Trying to find Domenico. Cleared all the way down the ice. And on the far side. There's a shot by Johnson. That one goes wide. Alex Van Dynes first on the loose puck. Van Dynes plays it in behind the goal. Riels trying to work out the defensive zone. Meanwhile, Jace Matthews gets it here for the Twins. And from Ewing, now into the corner boards. And we got our opening penalty coming here, and it's the Twins with the first power play opportunity of the evening. And it looks like they got Zachary Domenico going to the box. And he'll go for the 2 minutes on the interference. And there's a look at the replay just moments ago for the Twins as they had an opportunity. Trying to bang that one home on the back door from Medwick. Off the draw. Puck comes all the way down. Shot, short-handed. Walks in. And a great breakup by Headland. Halmadaris with it. Twins power play. Was the top power play in the postseason up to the other night where they struggled a little bit. Rays. He tries to work that ahead. Gorshinsky plays that down low as we enter the back half of the opening frame. Headland gives chase. Headland now from behind his goal. He's got 85 seconds on the man advantage. Across to Dean Gorshinsky. Lone shot on the man advantage for his team as he goes in and trucks Mike Hepner. Puck cleared by the Riels. McLeod. He'll leave that for Headland. Headland with 1:05 to go on the man advantage. Leaves that one back. Twins trying to get the power play going as Dean Gorshinsky walks in with a nice toe drag to get around. Back in net, still with it down low behind the goal. Rubbed off, and that puck now picked up by Ewing. Ewing back to the point for Calangaria, shot through traffic, and that one wide of the goal. 44 seconds on the man advantage, continuing on as the Riels trying to clear it on the penalty kill, and that one makes its way all the way down the ice. Jackson McLeod quickly ahead for Ethan Johnson. Now Ethan Johnson's going to wait for his team to get in the line change. Trying to make something of the last quarter, power play opportunity. Quickly ahead, Matani splits the D, couldn't keep the puck on him, and an easy whistle there as Owen Larocque will freeze the puck at 8:41, 18 seconds remaining on the penalty for Domenico. Shots are 7-6 in favor of the visiting Twins. Here's a look at that hit by Dean Gorshinsky as he walks in and just takes on Mike Hepner at the line. Off the draw. Quick shot by Johnson, and that one gloved and held on for a whistle by Owen LaRock. Medwick ready to go again in the draw. He'll win that one back for Johnson. Johnson quickly across. Twins back for Ethan Johnson. Shot through traffic, deflected into a couple skates. 5 seconds on the man advantage. Puck comes all the way down, and the Riels penalty kill, doing their job early on. Back to even strength. Off the stick of Johnson all the way down, and that will be an icing at 8:16 in the opening frame. Shots 8-6. Goaltenders perfect in this one. Riels trying to gain some momentum off the penalty kill as Reeve Suckett strolls in. He's out there with Cockrell and Alex Van Dynes. Meanwhile, Darian Medwick trying to get it going with Lizotte on the other side. Puck picked up by Cockrell. Watched by Lizotte. Suckett back to the line. Lambert's shot deflected just wide of the goal off the stick of Cockrell. Puck ahead by the Twins out of the zone quickly. And the Riels push it right back in. Johnson works that one ahead. Lizotte turns Cockrell inside out. Mitani now with the puck, and we got a penalty coming up on that. So I guess Lizotte's going to go to the box for a trip, is what it looks like the ref's going to call. Yes, it is. Here's a look at that, and right there is the trip. So the Riels power play started off game 3, 3 for 3. Difference maker in that one. See how they do here. And that 3 for 3 power play to start off moved them into the top spot in the postseason for power play percentage. Worked around. There's a shot through traffic wide of the goal. St. Boniface works it back to the point. Quickly across there by the Riels. Turned over. Here comes Carter Helmenares. All alone. Suckett trying to get back. Helmenares fires that one in. LaRock doing his job. Now going the other way. Riels quickly back. Trying to make it through traffic. Reeve Suckett drops it back. Quick shot through traffic. Doesn't make it all the way there. Voth on that one. Feeds that one ahead. Cole Davis with it. Works it down for Suckett off his stick. Kalangari with it. He'll clear that one all the way down. Minute 15 to go in the man advantage. Long stretch pass. Makes its way to Suckett. And he'll turn that one over for Medwick. Medwick all around. Dave Medwick walks in and sticked away by LaRock. Two great short-handed opportunities for the Twins as Alex Van Dynes goes the other way. Loose puck, spinning around, working it down low. Trot in behind the goal, gets it right back. Fires off the side of the netting. Alex Van Dynes feeds it up from behind the goal again. Shot off the side of the net, and that puck comes out of the zone. Loose puck. Davis to Cockrell to Trot. Had to watch the line. And into the couple skates. Cockrell just rolls that ahead, and that puck worked right back out by the Twins. 25 seconds and counting on the Riels power play. Not much going for them. Some great opportunities for the Twins shorthanded. To the far side. Lambert. And he gets tied up as now Trot comes free. Trot with the puck. He'll leave it back. Davis to the point. And Davis getting it right back. We have a penalty behind the play. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 as the Twins are going to go for another, this time for a slash. Or not. There's the call right there on the cross check. 5-on-3 Riels for 6 seconds. As didn't see the number, I think it was Medwick going to be joining Lizotte in the sin bin. Oh, they got, okay, they're going to take both of them. So we'll stay here, even strength. My bad on that. I didn't see the Riels player also head off. So shot through traffic. And Canoe takes that ahead back to 5-on-5. Quickly out of the box comes Lizotte, and he puts that in behind the goal. Battle for it now on the near side. Kalangari. He'll play that one in at the line offside. 5:35 on the clock. Shots 10-7 in favor of the Twins. They had two great opportunities going for them short-handed. As Halmadaris wins that one back to Kalangari. Kalangari feeds it across and into the zone. Works right back out by the Riels on the near side. Canoe. He'll stick that one ahead off of Matthews. In behind the goal comes Noah Keating. Up on the near side. And Kalangari fires it the other way. Jace Matthews getting in it with Banyuk and on the near side. Banyuk, and he'll work that ahead. Big hit coming in, and that's going to be some extracurricular activity going out there as Cockrell getting in it with Ryland Ewing. As Dylan Backneck getting in it there with Ewing, 77. And a pretty easy boarding call or charge. It's going to be a rough. So the Twins right back on the man advantage. Here's a look at the penalty. And right there, just out of the frame of the camera. Twins back on the man advantage. No kidding, in the box for 2 minutes. 5 minutes to go here in the frame. Riels on the penalty kill. They'll fire that one all the way down the ice. Headland scoops that one up. Headland, they'll work it ahead. They also got both guys on the rough as well following the play. Puck worked out of the zone. Across for Gorshinsky. Back for Headland. He'll play it across. Headland trying to get it right back. Riels clear. In on McLeod. Headland with it. 80 seconds of man advantage for him. He'll leave it right back for Dean Gorshinsky. Gorshinsky. He'll play out to the far side. And get it right back from Carter Halmadaris. Gorshinsky watched. Works his way right back and now plays it down low. Gets the feed to the point. Dean Gorshinsky looks. Plays it to Headland. His shot through traffic. And that one deflected right in front. Didn't make it on goal. Battle for the puck down low. Twins come free. Ewing's opportunity won't go. Picked up by Carter Halmadaris. Halmadaris feeds it to the far side. Dean Gorshinsky puts on the brakes. Halmadaris walks in from the high slot. Fires and off the bar and out. Another crossbar for the Twins. And whacking it down low as Medwick won't go. Headland now with it. He'll play it back to Gorshinsky. Gorshinsky waits, fires, and a big block there by the Riels. And Johnson able to block that one. Comes all the way down. 26 seconds to go on the man advantage. Twins with the puck in their own zone, trying to work their way ahead as taking a little bit of a slip there is Ethan Johnson. He'll feed it ahead to Lizotte, and Ballshaw works it into the far side. Hepner first on that one. Watched by the couple of Twins out there as Hepner stays with it. Lizotte trying to work it free. Power play has expired into the slot, and there's a Riel down on the puck. And that one won't go. Battle for the loose puck continues on. On the near side. Twins with it, and that shot sticked away. Loose puck, Ray's on it. He'll work it to the far side. And trying to get the long stretch pass. Cleared in by Ballshaw. 2:25 to go here in the opening frame in the first period. Off the draw. Taken from behind his goal. Here comes the Riels. To set up. Ray's ahead. Ray's with it, works it in. Matani with it behind his own goal. To the far side. Ewing quickly ahead. Here comes Ballshaw with it, walks in, fires in on goal, won't go. Another opportunity for the Twins. Ewing walks in, tries to center that one. Ballshaw works it free from Medwick. And now Canoe going hard into the boards. Canoe rubbed up by Rays. And at the line, Ethan Johnson can't hold. He'll have to go again here. Johnson, ready to go on the feet ahead. And Matthews fires that one in on goal. Back to Canoe. Picked up now here by Matani. Matani to feed that one ahead off a couple sticks. Picked up by the Riels. Reeves suck it in. And that one rolls right off his stick for Dominic Canoe. Canoe walks in. Canoe fires off the rock. Rebound. In behind the goal. Twins battling away at it. Loose puck. And LaRock can't hold on to that one as the Riels quickly work it out of the zone into the final minute of the opening frame. Voth on the feed for Matthews. That one off the mark, and it will be an icing against the Twins. 54.1 seconds. Here's another great opportunity for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. And again, LaRock doing his job here. As you can see, the opportunity from the point. And that one there gets pushed out into the corner boards. Shots 14-7 in favor of the Twins. Riels so far able to weather the storm. As Cole Davis to work that one ahead. Puck comes out to the line. Shot through traffic. McLeod holds on for a whistle. 44.3 seconds on the clock. And what has been the closely contested hockey game so far. Both teams penalty kill, though, definitely doing their part in this one. We've seen in game number 2 here, both teams with a shorthanded goal. Great opportunities early on for a couple shorthanded goals off the draw. And the rebound in front is picked up by Dean Gorshinsky. Quickly out of the zone for the Twins. Helmadaris across to Lazat. Works it behind the goal for Helmadaris. Knocked off the puck by Hepner. And now Mike Hepner with the puck on his stick. He'll work that one down the ice. Past Johnson. Picked up by Davis. Davis fires, scores. And the Riels strike first with 21 seconds to go. The Riels captain, Connor Davis, getting his team on the board. And here's a look at the setup. There's the long stretch pass. And Davis just picks it up, splits, goes right across the D, and puts that one in on the far side past McLeod. So with 20 seconds to go, the tie has been broken here by the Riels. Gorshinsky trying to work it ahead. And now Johnson with it. 6 seconds on the clock. Johnson clears that one down. Hepner gloves it down. And that's going to do it for the opening frame. A tough break for the Twins as they give up a goal with 21 seconds to go. And my apologies there. I don't know why it keeps changing that to the second period. Sorry about that there. With that, we will quickly look over here at our scoring summary and the scores around the league. Shots 14-10 in favor of the Twins, down by 1 following the opening 20, thanks to the stick of the Riels captain, number 96, Connor Davis. Both teams able to do their jobs and kill off the opening penalties. Riels killed off 2 penalties early on in this one. Meanwhile, the Twins killed off their lone penalty kill that they needed to. And so I do not have the official assist on that Riels goal, and we'll get that to you as soon as we can. Same with the out-of-town scoreboard. Do not have an updated score in the Transcona game. Last time that we had, they are leading the Hawks 1-0, and that one was early on out in Transcona. As we'll take a quick look here at the playoff bracket there, you can see the Express trying to make that a 3-1 lead as Jeremy Chanoff scored early on in that one to give their team the 1-goal lead there for the Express. And again, we'll have all the updated stats as soon as we can get that for you. With that, I'm your host, Benny Brant, along with my cameraman Nate Noble, and we'll see you all following the opening intermission. And as we welcome you back, getting ready to go here for the second period, I'm your host, Benny Brownlaw, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. We do have an update from Transcona, and joining Jeremy Enough in the scoring is Vandenbush and Larkins. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Express, trying to win their third game in a row and make that a 3-1 series lead. Meanwhile, as both these teams get ready to hit the ice, we are ready to go here for the start of the second period. We do have an update on that goal scored at 1939, and that is Mike Hepner getting the assist on the goal for Connor Davis. That gave the Riels the lead so far in this one. With that, Twins ready to go, and here come the Riels. Zoan Larocque and crew skate out onto the ice. He's done his job early on in this one, as he's done so the whole playoffs. Meanwhile, the Twins just trying to get one bounce to go their way, came close, rang a couple off the iron. And on the draw is Helmet ready to go against Carson Dubois. And that puck won back by the Twins. Twins working ahead. Long stretch pass off the stick of Gorshinsky. Fired in by the Riels and up and out play. Shots to report following the opening 20. 14-10 in favor of the Twins. And as they move this face off here to the near side draw, we're ready to go. Gorshinsky in against Dubois. That will be Amadeus as now Dubois gets waved. Gorshinsky and Trott beats Gorshinsky on that one as Helmet plays it to the far side. Picked up now by Hepner. He tries to lead that out. Samatani, his shot gets blocked. Loose puck, the Riels quickly ahead is Davis. And works that one right away out of the zone. Puck worked ahead on the near side. And deflected just wide of the goal. Battle for it continuing on. There's a shot in on goal, won't go. Rebound. Picked up by the Twins. Quickly out of their own zone. And through traffic, Trott with a great defensive play. Works it right back, Samatani. Scooping up the puck. Matani. He makes his way ahead. That one was just wide. Lazat trying to scoop up that puck, and he gets raised up high. Meanwhile, going the other way, Davis leaves that one back, firing in, and the save made. Rebound loose in front. McCoy doing his job as that puck comes out to Hepner. Hepner puts on the brakes and feeds that one ahead. And Hepner can't get a stick on that one as it comes down. Rays picks that one up. Twins go for a change. Rays, long feed pass. Worked ahead, trying to get to Davis. Headland first on that puck. He'll work it to the far side. Ethan Johnson scooped ahead by the Twins. And here come the Twins, quickly ahead into their attack zone. Balshaw cutting in front, rebound. No one home for that one as Balshaw works it behind the goal for Gilberto. Medwick now picks that one up. Medwick with it, feeds in front, won't go. Picked up by Johnson, shot through traffic off the mark. Carter Headland with it. Headland works it in behind the goal. Trying to work it at Gilberto. Glove down by Headland to the far side. And that one, not for Balshaw, left now for Nick Gilberto. Gilberto back to the point. Shot through traffic. Larocque makes the save, rebound in front. And the Twins can't get a stick on that one as Hepner takes a whack at it. And Larocque now freezes it with Medwick and Jace Matthews right in front of him. Here's a look at the opportunity. Going down for McLeod at the other side. That hit to stand strong on that opportunity there from Chonley. Ready to go here following the draw as Jace Matthews strolls in. And he'll beat Reeve Suckett. Canoe works it down for Hewing scooping that puck up. The ex-Hawk turns that one over to Alex Van Dynes. Van Dynes works it to the far side. Crossline gets dumped behind the play. Shots in the frame, one apiece. Here's a look at that hit that Crossline took behind the play as he tried to make his way out of the zone. Off the draw. Riels controlling in the attack zone. Shot through traffic doesn't go. Matani scoops it up. Matani to feed to the far side. Lambert works out ahead. Skirmish for the puck. Hewing now with it. Hewing puts on the brakes. And he'll leave that one back as he gets bullied off the puck. Back to the line now for Sam Matani. To the far side. Alex Van Dynes to scoop it up on the near side boards. He'll send that one all the way out. Kalangari first on the puck. Long stretch pass. Cleared into the zone for Hewing. And Matani into the zone through traffic. Battle for the puck picked up by Lambert. Lambert walks in, ran into traffic, and here go the Twins going the other way is Hewing. Hewing gets taken down, and that's going to be a penalty. As both referees had their hands up for that one. And the Riels questioning the referee's call on that one, but a pretty easy call as Ryland Hewing got dragged down, as you can see here, as he goes to turn up ice. Right at center ice there, gets taken down, and not much else to say about that. Power play opportunity number 3 of the night for the Twins, 0 for 2. And off the draw. Zachary Dominenko finding himself back in the penalty box as the Twins work it around on the man advantage. Headline across for Goshinski to Helmetaris. Helmetaris' shot in on goal is gloved and held on by Larocque. And here's a look at that opportunity that Larocque was able to hold on for a whistle. As there's the workaround right back to Helmetaris, and Larocque with the quick flash of the leather. Helmetaris ready to go here as the 222s battle that one out. He'll beat Eric Johnson in the draw. Headland now with it. Works to the circle, running to the high slot, spinning around his Helmetaris, and Gorshinsky couldn't hold on to that one. Hepner, good work by him to clear the zone. 90 seconds on the man advantage as Ken Headland enters the zone. He'll play that to the far side, around near Hepner. And that puck cleared all the way down the ice. Riels going in for a change as they got Trot out there in for his captain as Davis goes to the bench. Trot now giving chase on Headland. Headland makes his way past Hepner. Puck comes to Larocque. Larocque plays it out of the way. Helmetaris with it, walks in, waits, plays it into the slot, and Headland couldn't hold on to that puck. Ray's trying to clear it out, Hewing on him. And with that, the puck comes to Headland. Headland plays it down low. And Trot gets the puck on his stick as he intercepts a pass for Helmetaris. Trot now to burn some time. He has 2 other guys with him. The Riels walking in, and Trot got too fancy with that one. Helmetaris ahead to Gorshinsky. Gorshinsky into the zone. 33 seconds on the man advantage. Back for Lizotte. Lizotte. He'll work that one to Helmetaris. Helmetaris stays with that one. To feed it back to Dean Gorshinsky. And Trot getting his stick on that one now with the help of Lizotte. Gorshinsky to the far side for Ethan Johnson. Watched by Backenneck. Ken Backenneck now trying to work that one free. Lizotte plays it in behind the goal. And that one shot in on goal with Gilberto on the screen. And they got 3 seconds remaining. A power play opportunity for the Twins. Shots in the frame 2-1 in favor, 3-1 in favor of the Twins as they tack on one more here. And now Gilberto gets called in for the line change as Canoe and his crew skate out. Jace Matthews ready to go here against the Riels captain. And he will pick that puck from Davis in the circle. And the Riels clear that one all the way down. It's going to have enough for an icing. And they're going to say the penalty had expired. So it's going to come right back down to in front of Larocque. As the referee figures out which draw, they're going to move it now here to the right. Matthews ready to go against Suckett. And in on the draw. Riels scoop it up, and they'll work it to the near side. Quickly now, trying to play that one ahead. Twins back to the point. Canoe shot by Matani, deflected in front. Twins couldn't get a stick on that, and a big hit there that Kalangari takes. Kalangari with the puck, trying to work that across, off the lumber of Suckett, and up and out of play. 13:58 here on the clock. Here's the opportunity for the Twins, and Matani just couldn't get it completely through the traffic in front there in Larocque. Able to put that one out of harm's way into the corner boards, and the Riels clearing the zone, although the puck went out of place, will come right back in as Trunley in on the draw. Loses that one, quick shot, and a big block there by Noah Keating. Puck comes all the way down the ice, Sam Matani giving chase against Cockrell. He'll work it to the far side. Loose puck. And the Twins can't get that one across. Cross ice pass, hit a Riel, goes all the way down. Keating plays that away from Darian Medwick. Loose puck, Medwick. He'll get on that one from Nick Galberto. Galberto trying to work it free from Cockrell. Battle for the loose puck. Twins coming free with it. Skirmish continues on behind the goal. Matani pinches in, works it down low for Nick Galberto. Galberto back. Quick shot by the Twins and rebound. Smothered up by Owen Larocque. And another great pressure here, opportunity for the Twins. And had a fair bit of these throughout this series. And the Riels' game plan has really just been jumping on the mistakes and making use of their speed. And one of the places that they think they got a little bit of an edge in on the Twins. Off the draw. Quick shot from the slot. And Gorshinsky's shot right into the chest of Larocque. Gorshinsky ready to go again. Off the draw. Twins opportunity. Close puck in front. And they score! Matt Lazat ties it up for the Twins. And at 6:54, we got a tie game again. And there's the replay coming in off the draw. There's the win back. And there's the rebound. Lazat just crashes in and puts that one up on the backhand on a down Owen Larocque. Off the draw. Twins clear quickly into the zone. Hepner giving chase. Gorshinsky on that one. To the far side for Trott. He can't get it out. Momentum going now here for the Twins. That shot blocked off the stick of Trott, and the Riels up the far side. St. Boniface in behind the goal. Riels back to the point. Hepner's shot's blocked by Lazat. Puck worked in behind the goal. Scooped up now on the near side boards by the Riels. Riels in the attack zone. Quick shot, doesn't get through the traffic. Another opportunity. Pad saved by McLeod. In behind the goal. Fort Garry quickly out of their own zone. They're going to ice that one all the way down the ice. So it'll be an icing at 12:10. Matt Lazat recently tied this one up here for the Twins. As we're near the midway mark of the hockey game, shots 21-12 in favor of the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble. As McLeod gets ready for the draw, coming to his right. And off the draw. Riels in the attack zone. Trying to center that one. Ethan Johnson doing his job. And that one ringed off the iron. Rebound, they score. And didn't take much there. It's Noah Keating with another point in this postseason. And really doing his job as he fires that one home there as McLeod going to make the first save, was way out. So the Twins tied up for all but 13 seconds. And the Riels right back on with the lead. As taking out from their own zone. Backing up, tries to clear that one out. Twins getting their stick in on that one. Battle for the puck on the near side. Ewing with the feed in front. Jace Matthews behind the goal. Matthews tries to work that one down low. And the Riels now clear that one ahead all the way down the ice. Kalangari. And he's rubbed off that puck by the Riels. Kalangari kicks that one free. Ray's in on that one. Trying to work it out of the zone. Now back to the line. There's an opportunity, and that one doesn't get through. Big block there by Matani as he gets tangled up with the Riel, and that puck worked out of the zone. Puck cleared right back ahead. Big hit there as Matani comes in. Now Ewing. He'll jam that one ahead, but not out. Far side, Kalangari trying to outbeat Eric Johnson, who comes in with the hit. Fired in on McCoy. Twins. They'll work it around on the near side. Loose puck. Picked up by the Riels. Lambert with it. He'll feed that one ahead. And jamming at the loose puck. And just iced into the zone. Icing waved off. Twins on that loose puck. They'll turn that one over. Eric Johnson, he had a short-handed goal in game number 2. Looks around. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. Sticked away as the Riels regain the momentum here. As Lambert passes that one across. Lambert with it. Working around. And he'll work it down low. Riels back to Lambert at the point. Lambert circling. Fires. Blocked. Rebound on the one-timer. Another block by Gilberto. Loose puck. Matani, he'll play that one ahead for Nick Gilberto. Gilberto into the zone, past Lambert, and played right back to Lambert as it's forked ahead by Bonin. Now loose puck. Passed across by the Riels, won't go. Riels with another opportunity right in front of the goal. That one was as wide. Bonin works it down low. Loose puck. And Johnson feeds it to the near side boards for the Twins. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Gilberto in on Hepner. And Alex Van Dynes comes free with that puck. Battle forward in behind the goal. Now Alex Van Dynes with it. He gets tangled up there with Bond and his own teammate. And now up to Hepner and out to Suckett. Suckett on the near side, puts on the brakes. And he gets brought down. And that shot off the mark as Medwick's stick went flying from ice to ice. Ball shot trying to work that one ahead and doesn't quite make it to him as Alex Van Dyne centers in front. Twins quickly on it. Twins can't get it out. Now here comes Fort Garry. Fort Garry ahead into the zone. Ball shot coming in on Larocque, and Larocque freezes the puck at 8:20. Off the draw, shot just off the mark. Matani back to Lizotte. Lizotte down low for Sam Matani. Gets rubbed up by Hepner. Matani comes free, jamming at it. Twins trying to knock that one home. There's another opportunity off the mark. There's a shot, they score! And the Twins tie this one up. And getting it done, their points leader, Carter Halmadaris with the goal. Here's the battle. Larocque down. Pass comes back out. And Halmadaris walks into that one and he snipes that one home. And the Twins knock this one back even here. 7:58 to go in the second. Matthews in, ready to go against Connor Davis. Davis wins the draw back. And quickly worked all the way down the ice. And that one's smothered by McLeod. And they're going to add the assist on that one to Lazat. Shot won't go through. Puck trying to work that one out of the zone, won't go. And the Riels played in behind the goal, right in front now. And behind comes Samatani. He'll work it out to the far side. Turned over at the line by Davison. His shot off the mark. Trying to work it out again. Here come the Twins as the Twins cycle in behind their own goal. Samatani from Canoe. Via Kalangari. Comes out towards Kalangari. He forks a pass trot out of the zone. Rockeneck plays that one right back in. Hit with the high stick. Worked ahead by, and that was Kalangari that initially touched him, but no, it's not, so it will be blown dead with the high sticking. Face off. Coming into the Twin zone will be to the left of Jackson McLeod. And off the draw. Foul for the puck, trying to get a shot away, and that one goes up into the netting. 7:01 on the clock. Tied up at 2 apiece here. Shots 22-17 in favor of the visiting Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, who have recently tied this one up. Off the draw. Twins in their own zone, trying to feed that ahead. Long stretch pass won't go. And that one comes out. Medwick just fires it right back in. Loose puck. Headland. He'll work that one into the zone. And Balfour continuing on. Headland fires in loose. Rebound picked up now here by the Riels. Riels working the other way, putting on the brakes, firing ahead. And that one comes right out of the zone. Played right back in by Lambert. On the near side. Headland back to Ballshaw. Ballshaw fires off the glass. Rebound to Alex Van Dynes. He'll center that one across. Suckett walks in, and that one wide of the goal. Loose puck right in front. The Twins ice that one all the way down the ice. Can they outdo the icing? Good rush by Gorshinsky, but not enough to beat Hepner on the angle. 6 minutes to play here in the second period. We're now up at 2 apiece. Shots 23-17 in favor of the Twins. Off the draw. For the puck continuing on. There's a shot, and that one knocked away. Another opportunity by Hepner off the mark. Gorshinsky with it. Gorshinsky into the zone. Dean Gorshinsky, and he can't make his way past Mike Hepner. Hepner to go the other way. Working it ahead to even Cockrell. Cockrell with it. And he'll put it down low for the St. Boniface, and that one off the side of the net. And there's another great opportunity there for the Riels as they try to restore their lead. And just off the mark there. Off the draw. Lazat with it. He has 2 points, goal and assist in this one. As the Twins to the far side. Through traffic comes Helmet Carter Helmet tries to work that one free. Twins with it. Playing it down low for Dean Gorshinsky. And the puck lifted all the way out of the zone. Voth with the puck on his stick. And cleared right back into the zone by Tronley. On the near side, Tronley trying to get the stick on that one. A couple APs in the lineup tonight here for both teams. As the Twins They feed it forward. Lizotte on the puck. Matt Lizotte works it back down low for the Twins as they try and make some space here to clear their zone. And that long stretch pass, Riels gets his stick on it. He'll work it ahead for the Riels. Riels make it dangerously in front of their own goal as Dubois. As the puck almost rolled off his stick. Centering though, and that one, Carter Helmederis deflects it in front. Canoe crashing the net, couldn't get a whack away at it. Loose puck, Matani with it. Matani ahead to Helmederis. And Goshinsky gets tripped up. Hepner ahead, and that puck quickly picked up here by Sam Matani. Sam Matani works to the far side, clears that one in. Alex Van Dyne's giving chase. Van Dyne's now with the puck on his stick. Van Dyne's makes his way head ice. Loose puck skipped up onto the stick of Canoe right in front. And Canoe gives Hepner a little bit of a shot. Dubois comes in right in front of Owen Larocque. 3:43 to go here in the second. 2-2 hockey game. Shots 24-18 in favor of the Twins. Off the draw. Picked up now. Chunley to go the other way. And on the near side, Twins. Into the zone comes Hewing. Hewing puts on the brakes. Hewing centers that one across. Won't go. Puck picked up by Hewing, and now Chunley comes through with it back to Davis. Trying to center for Cockrell, won't go. As Cockrell gets pushed into the boards. Bouncing puck. Canoe out of the zone as he takes a check from behind. Cleared ahead for Davis. He's rubbed off the puck. Physicality amping up here. As the head pass in through traffic. Picked up by the Twins. Twins walking in. And that one cleared all the way down. Matani giving chase, and that's enough for icing as he beats Suckett to that one. 2:49 on the clock. Off the drop. Puck ahead on the near side. Worked ahead by Noah Keating. Keating to walk in. And work that one in behind the goal. Loose puck on the near side. Hanging up. Gale play out down low. Riels continuing on with it as they take it into their own zone as Reeves Suckett. Suckett with it. He'll leave it back for Keating. Keating to play that one ahead. And off a couple sticks into the zone. Medwick to give chase. Ballshaw can't get his stick on that. Reeves Suckett. He'll get that one across. And Suckett trying to center that one won't go. Here come the Twins ahead. And just too much for Ethan Johnson. Icing waved off. Larocque goes out to play it. And Lambert now feeds that one ahead all the way down the ice. Headland first on that puck. Icing waved off. Headland with under 2 to go. Works it to the far side. And the Riels play that one wide of the goal. Lambert on the puck. He'll play it in behind for Reeves Suckett. Suckett. He's done his part for his team in this series. Started them off with the scoring. And a couple. As Helmederis works it into the zone. In through traffic. Lambert makes his way past a couple Twins. And right in front. And McLeod holds on for a whistle with 75 seconds remaining in the second period. As the Riels change up. As Trot ready to go on the draw. He's out there with Carson Dubois and Cole Davis. Gorshinsky looks like he takes a high stick on that draw there. As that puck goes wide, Matani goes sliding down. And the Twins quickly clear that one out of the zone. Reyes with the puck on his stick. He'll work it ahead for Hepner as we enter the final minute of the second period. Will there be any late goals scored again in this period? As we had in the last, as Gorshinsky can't work that one out. Riels fires that one into the slot for the Riels. Kalangari with it behind the goal. Kalangari turns that one over to Hepner at the line. Hepner makes a nice move. Walks in, pass across. And McLeod holds on for the whistle with some physical activity in front of him. 34.1 seconds on the clock. Shots getting closer to even here, 24-20 in favor of the Twins. Who have continued to come back and play from behind and keep these games even as Medwick in ready to go on the draw as the Twins switch it up. And off the draw. Twins can't get that one out, and now they'll clear it all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Suck it first, or Riels, sorry, first on that puck as he tries to work that ahead. Watched by Medwick. Almenares turns it over to Suck it on the centering pass. And Sam Matani quickly ahead, 14 to go, into the attack zone. And Matani, big hit there as he takes down Riels, crushing the net as the physicality amping up in front of Owen LaRock. Battle behind the Riels goal, and there goes the horn. 2-2 after 40 in this one. Shot totals 25-20 in favor of the Twins. Shots for the second period, Twins with a total of 11, and the Riels with 10 to follow what they did in the opening frame. And as we look here quickly at our scoring summary, here in the second period, scoring summary started off. Matt Luzot tying it up, his second of the postseason from Ethan Johnson and Dean Gorshinsky at 6:56. Then at 8:03, it was the lead coming right back for Noah Keating with his second for the Riels from Evan Cockrell and Dylan Backneck. At 12:02, Carter Almenares got his seventh goal of the postseason to knot this one right back up at 2 apiece. Matt Luzot getting in on the assist as well as Sam Matani. Penalty summary, just one to report in the second period, and that was Zachary Dominenko with the 2 minutes for the hook at 3:33, which did get killed off. Both teams penalty killers, perfect so far. And with the update coming your way here from Transcona, and that one has been blown wide open. Ryder McClure getting in on the scoring. It's now 4-0, and that is going to be the final in that one. So the Railer Express win 3 in a row to go up in that series 3-1 against the Hawks. With that, I'm your host, Benny Brown, with my cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll see you all following the second intermission in this one. Noted up here, 2 apiece in Southdale in between the Twins and the Riels. And welcome back, hockey fans, as we get ready to go here for the start of the third period. I'm your host, Bentley Brownlow, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. Scoring summary for that second period. Matt Lazat started off with his second from Ethan Johnson. Dean Gorshinsky at 6:56 at 8:03. It was Noah Keating finding the back of the net from Evan Cockrell and Dylan Beckeneck. And with that, here come the Twins of the Riels as they take the ice. Cutter Halmadaris nodded this one back up at 2 apiece with his 7th of the postseason from Matt Lazat and Sam Matani at 12:02. Lone penalty to report. Zachary Dominenko to the box for the 2 minutes for hooking at 3:33, which was swiftly killed off. Shot totals 25 to 20 through 40. 10 shots for the Riels, 11 for the Twins. And with that, we're underway here for the final 20 minutes of regulation as Sam Matani clears that one quickly and in on LaRock. And he holds on for the opening whistle. Halmadaris in the draw, ready to go. Waiting his opponent. And he'll win that one into the feet of, it looks like Dubois there. Picked up by Lazat. He'll work it down low for Dean Gorshinsky. Gorshinsky feeds in front. Great opportunity for the Twins, won't go. Battle for the puck down low, continuing on with it. And that one comes free. Twins with the puck on their stick, now picked up by the Riels. The Riels to work it up ice. And they'll put on the brakes for the time being. Puck enters the zone. Lazat with the puck. He'll play that to the far side. Now scooped up by Reeves Suckett. He'll turn it over to Kalangari. Kalangari up ice. Gorshinsky feeds that to Kalangari. Kalangari walks in, fires. Rebound knocked away by Mike Kepner. On the near side, Gorshinsky works it down low. The Riels play that to the far side. And St. Boniface working that one ahead to Davis. Nick Alberto all over him. On the near side, Reeves Suckett clears that one in. Icing waved as Headland first on that one. Works it to Ethan Johnson. Ethan Johnson with the puck on his stick. Ahead to Nick Gilberto. Gilberto. He'll work that one up to David Balshaw. Balshaw walks in, fires, and a pad save by Owen LaRock. On the near side boards. Riels with 3. Suckett plays it across for Van Dynes, and McLeod makes the save. On the near side, Ethan Johnson. He waits, puts on the brakes, takes a hit from Van Dynes, loose puck from our Headland, and that one quickly ahead for the Twins. And broken up and batted into the zone by the Riels. Johnson with the puck on his stick, feeds it to the far side boards. And now right up Broadway. Here comes David Balshaw. Works it for Gilberto. Gilberto. Stick on that by the Riels. Couldn't get a good shot away. Feed ahead. Van Dynes all alone, and Ethan Johnson cutting down the angle. That opportunity goes up high. Now here comes David Balshaw. Balshaw walks in, fires in on LaRock, and that went in against the post at 17:37 and smothered up. Shots 30 to 22. And there's a look at the opportunity for Alex Van Dynes on a breakaway as Ethan Johnson chasing him down, and that one going up into the netting. Up the draw. Puck worked ahead. And now back. Matthews calling for that puck, and it works its way around to Voth. Voth with the puck on his stick. And here come the Twins. Twins to feed that one ahead. I'll work it right back for Voth. Voth ahead. Now Froze will play that one in off a couple sticks and have a Matthews in behind the goal. Chase Matthews giving chase. And Bonin works that ahead and quickly out here for St. Boniface. And walking in, Davis makes a move, scores! Not much else to say that other than all Connor Davis. And there's the replay. Bumping on the head pass and running on the head pass there toward Davis. And the Riels have restored their 1-goal lead. Time of the goal 3:09. Off the draw. Puck worked into the net on the near side. Kalangari. Kalangari with it. Now up to Carter Helmadaris. Helmadaris. He'll clear that one in all the way down behind the goal for Dean Gorshinsky. Owen LaRock out to break that one up. Gloved at the line by Kalangari. And the Twins. They'll work that one in down low. Mantani with an opportunity. Owen LaRock's going to go to the box on a tripping call. Or have someone serve his penalty, mind you, that as Owen LaRock went to stick that one away on the poke check, caught a Twin instead, and we'll see who'll come in to serve Owen LaRock's penalty. It looks like there's going to be a cross check to Alex Van Dynes. Look at the replay there. And there's the cross check. I thought maybe they called it there on the stick there. That was right there from LaRock. As the Twins power play opportunity number 4. Gorshinsky, he works that across. Headland fires in on goal, and that one works its way wide. Pass across there, the deflection won't go, and Gorshinsky with the opportunity. Headland works it across. Helmadaris picks his way out from behind his own goal, and he'll leave it back. Headland. Now, Dean Gorshinsky with it. Feeds it into the zone. Loose puck. Twins trying to work that one back. Scooped up by the Riels. Riels on the near side. Try. Centers that one for Dubois. And Rob. Brilliant save there by McCoy doing his job on the Dubois opportunity. Nick Alberto feeds his way into the zone. A minute to go on the man advantage. Hepner clears. McLeod goes out. Johnson picks up the puck. 45 on the man advantage for the Twins. Twins feed to the far side. And the Twins walk in. Wait. And looking on the near side, that puck comes all the way down the ice. Johnson with the puck. Ethan Johnson puts on the brakes. And that one off Belshaw, trying to feed it ahead. Medwick into the zone. Hepner with it as the Twins had a tag at the line. Eric Johnson going through traffic for the Riels. Picked up by Matt Lizotte. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage as Lizotte to feed it ahead. Riels clear it right back down the ice. And we're back to even strength as Headland exits from behind his own goal. Works it up to Belshaw to the far side. Twins with numbers. Matt Lizotte, 2-point night, trying to add to that one as he gets tangled up. Riels come free. Here comes St. Boniface going the other way. And a great defense there, staying with it for the Twins. Pass across. Kick save, another back-to-back save. 2 quick saves in succession from McLeod. That one kicked away. Van Dynes trying to work it down low. Back at the line. Barnett shot gets deflected, then the Twins Riels strike again. And Alex Van Dynes goes right for that puck. It's the AP getting the power play goal. And there's the replay. See if it got deflected. And that shot makes its way top shelf. So Miguel Barton gets his first postseason goal in the MMJHL, and don't know its exact stat, but could be, I think, his first ever MMJHL goal. As Calgary to work it out of the zone. Up to Canoe. Canoe feeds that ahead. Twins down by 2, 7 gone on the clock. Battle for the puck behind the Riels goal. And we got a stoppage in play coming up here at 12:57. Up the draw. Twins with it. Looking for the quick shot. And that one goes wide of the goal. Trying to look for another opportunity. And then the rock goes down but holds on, and some extracurricular activity to follow. And there's a look at the physicality brewing up in front of Owen LaRoque. And that is Miguel Bonden's first MMJHL goal, so there's a clarification on that. Off the draw. Twins with it in the attack zone. They'll work that one around. Battle for it on the near side. Riels off the stick of Trot. Knocked down by Matani. Picked up now by Dubois. Dubois centers, and that won't go as Dubois gets hit hard, and there's going to be a penalty as Dubois gets right into the boards, and Matani's going to go to the box, and there's some physical activity as Ray's getting in it there with Lazat and Carter Halmadaris as Dubois is slow to get up. As he now makes his way up. Here's a look at the hip by Sam Matani on Carson Dubois. And Matani's going to leave the game. Now, as I talk this one through, we got some updates on the two Riels goal. Connor Davis's his first second of the game. Evan Lambert and Kalen Reyes gets assist on Miguel Bonden's goal. His first is from Evan Cockrell and Alex Van Dynes. Riels power play 0 for 1 on the night. Still waiting for the time, and it's going to be a 5-minute. Served by Joshua Pillsbury. So Joshua Pillsbury will serve the 5-minute as Twins coach Scott Wong getting the lowdown from the referee on what he saw on the play. And with that, we're ready to go. Off the draw. Riels win that one back to Hepner. Hepner for Cockrell. Works it down low, and that one's sticked away by McLeod. In behind the goal. There's an opportunity. Shot wide of the goal by the Riels. Hepner works that one ahead. Cross feed. Won't go. Davis works it down low. Opportunity for the Riels. Sails wide in front of the goal. Cockrell back to the line. Hepner's opportunity. And he had Trot on the way, holding on for the whistle. Doing his job there is McLeod. Suck it in on the draw as Van Dyne skates off. Off the draw. Johnson picks it up. He goes to feed it to the far side. Comes all the way out of the zone. Working with that puck. Lambert to play that one ahead. To the near side. Suck it. He'll work that across. There's a shot, and the Twins deflect that one. Can't get it out as Gilberto. Reinach with it. And he'll work that down low. There's a shot. Whizzing wide of the goal. Battle for it. And Yanuk. And he'll work that one back to Suckett. Blocked. And Gilberto quickly on that one with the Medwick chasing him up. And that shot, glove down by the rock, loose in front. And a little bit of some altercation there in between Medwick as Medwick takes down his guy. And there's going to be a penalty on that. Deflection just over the goal as Trott is slow to get up. Or mind you, that's not Trott. That's Cole Davis who's down in front of the penalty box. As here's a look at the replay. And oh. And that was not the replay that I thought I had loaded there. Sorry about that, but Davis still down there. As Easy now slowly gets up and makes his way to the Riels bench. So it's another 5-minute. Penalty there and off the draw. That one worked away and quickly played ahead now here. Putting on the brakes. And we got another penalty coming up here as Kalangari goes down into the boards from behind and got some 5-on-3 coming your way. 10:32 on the clock. Here's a look at the hit. As Eric Johnson makes his way to the box. Or correction, that'll be 77 of Dylan Bakunek to the box for the 2 minutes is what they put on the board. Looked at 22. And then off the draw. Riels, they'll work that one across in the defensive zone. And now Hepner with it. He'll feed that one ahead. Walking in comes Davis. Davis still with it. Back to the point for Hepner. Riels walk in, fire. McLeod makes the save. Loose puck. And Headland works it out of the zone. Picked up now and walked into the zone by Cockrell. And that one forechecked away. Battle for the puck down low. Picked up now by Hepner. Hepner across to Davis. Looking for the hat trick. McLeod slams the door at 9:44. Off the draw. Voth with the puck. And Alex Van Dynes works it free from him. He's in the battle for that one with Kalangari. Riels controlling on the loose puck. Shot through traffic. That one was as wide of the goal. 55 seconds remaining before it's a back to 5-on-3 in favor of the Riels. as Gorshinsky works it out of the zone to the far side for Kalangari. Kalangari giving chase, picked up by the Riels. The Riels through traffic. Lambert just killing time here as we reach the 9-minute mark. Alex Van Dynes with the puck on his stick. Worked into the zone. Back for Van Dynes. And he couldn't accept that pass. And Kalangari gets it from Voth. Tries to work it back to Voth. Alex Van Dyne's getting a stick on that one. Now Voth to clear. Gets it out of the zone. Gorshinsky with the puck on his stick. 9 to go as Gorshinsky makes his way ahead. Walks in with another toe drag. Can he finish off? No, he can't. And Gorshinsky takes out LaRock, and with that, we head to 5-on-3 for a minute 11. And here's the opportunity by Dean Gorshinsky, as you can see a couple of nice dangles there and toe drags as he makes his way through the whole Riels team and can't tuck that one past LaRock as the Riels take a timeout. So still a minute 11 on the call to Samatani and 2:44 remaining on the other penalty that was charged to the Twins, the 23 of Tim Bozinski. Following the timeout, Almaderis sitting on the line, ready to go in the dot. Off the draw. Puck controlled there by the Riels. Riels to work it out of their own zone. On the near side. Hagenuck with it. Centering across. Bringing that one off the iron on the opportunity. And the referee blows that play dead. 54 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. There is the opportunity that rings off the iron. Off the drop. Then Maginot Kill work that down low for Davis. Won't go. Davis gets it right back from Maginot. To Maginot, his shot deflected wide of the goal. Cockrell with the puck on his stick. He's got 2 assists in tonight's game. Cockrell waits, loads, fires. That one deflected just wide of the goal. Out on the near side. Cockrell again with it. Waits. Tries to put that one down low. Rebound. 2 great saves by McLeod. Puck battle and swing behind the goal. 10 seconds remaining on the Matani penalty. Working with it. Pass across. 1 penalty gone. McLeod comes out to make the save and then holds on with it as the net appears to be off the mooring. So still 88 seconds, a penalty to kill here for the Twins. And here's another look at a couple of great saves that McLeod made there back to back. Stretching out to the other side to get his pad on it. Off the draw. Hepner, he'll play that one ahead. Picked up now here by Race, puts on the brakes, fires, and that one won't go. Battle for it on the near side. Picked up now in behind the goal. Back to the line. Now Rays with it. A minute to go on the man advantage. Across, there's a shot. McLeod makes the save. Dean Gorshinsky with it. Goshinsky gets taken down, and there's going to be a penalty. And there's the end of the man advantage. With 47 seconds left, we make our way back to 4-4 hockey. So the Twins able to kill off. Twins able to kill off that 5-minute major. Both of them. And off the draw. As Cole Davis, recipient of that 5-minute major penalty, makes his way to the penalty box. Johnson through traffic. Works that back. And quickly ahead, Dean Goshinsky playing it back in. 25 seconds remaining on the 4-4. As Johnson into the zone. Stays with it, cuts in front. Whacks away at a loose puck. And the battle for it continuing on. Riels. They'll work it to the far side. And the linesman getting caught up in the play. As the Twins to make their way from behind their own goal. As that puck is cleared all the way down. Twins on the power play here for 67 seconds. Puck worked into the zone. And the Riels scoop it right back up and clear it all the way down the ice. Polzinski first one back, and now Kalangari scoops it up. Kalangari from behind his own goal. He'll work it up on the near side for David Balshaw. Balshaw with the cross pass into the zone. Hamadaris plays it across for Nick Gilberto. Gilberto with it off a couple sticks. Twins pick it up. Firing in on goal. That one doesn't get through. And played by Kalangari by a high stick. And that brings a stoppage in play at 5:02. And there's a look at McCloy going to the top of the crease there. And we'll be looking at when the Twins are going to want to pull their goaltender here and also make use of their timeout. St. Boniface already called their timeout early on. Off the draw. Johnson with it. To fire that one ahead. Goshinsky plays it back. And into the zone is Balshaw. Cross ice pass. And we got an empty net here for the Twins. Shot doesn't get through. And there's a down Riel, slow to get up behind the play. Meanwhile, Owen LaRock doing his job in net. Shot totals here for the period, 15 for the Riels. Pavel's coming on the long 5-on-3. And meanwhile, for the Twins, total of 9. 4:45 on the clock, off the draw. Battle for it on the near side. Twins down by 2, facing elimination. Balshaw, pass across. A quick shot, and that one off the mark. As we're back to even strength. Out for the puck, continuing on. Empty net at the far end. As the Twins try and work that in down low is Dean Goshinsky. 4:18 on the clock. McLeod still out of the net as it will be. Goshinsky in on the draw. Hepner now with it. He'll play it to the far side. And Alex Van Dyne's trying to work that free. Loose puck. Played down low. Back to the line. The shot through traffic won't go. Rebound. Twins scoop that up into the slot, and Balshaw couldn't finish that one off. Balfour continuing on. Kalangari with it. Across to Johnson. He'll work it down low. Twins fired in behind the goal. Hepner picks that one up, and he can't get that one out. Twins into the slot, and that one rolls off their stick. Battle for the loose puck. Goshinsky works it to Hewing. Hewing puts on the brakes. And that one's smothered up by LaRock with 3:27 to go. Shots 36-35 in favor of the visiting Twins, down by 2 here against the Riels. The Riels just a hair under 3.5 minutes from punching their ticket to the MMJHL Finals. Gorshinsky working it down low. And that one makes its way all the way down beside the empty cage. Johnson first back, beating Keating. It'll be an icing at 3:15. Korshinsky ready to go in on the draw. He'll win that one back. And forked away. Glove down by Balshaw. Johnson on the loose puck. Johnson clears that one up, trying to get to Gilberto. And Noah Keating clears that one all the way down. Icing is the call at 2:57. As Gilberto goes in for the change. Korshinsky, Balshaw, Lazard out there, and Ewing. Meanwhile, Ethan Johnson and Calgary at the point for the Twins. Johnson with it. His shot doesn't make it through. Keating on that one. Works that to Cole Davis. Davis trying to get through the scrum. And pressure by Lazat as Lazat takes Davis down. Play continues on. Riels fired in. Bring it off the post on the empty net. And the Twins, maybe with some momentum from that opportunity to keep their season alive, as Almendares puts that one back, trying to get the deflection in front, wide of the goal. Gorshinsky plays it behind the goal. That one won't go. Riels on it. That one iced down wide. And Balshaw outdoes Suckett. And another icing. So the Riels came inches away, putting it off the iron to put this game on ice. 4-2 is their lead. There's still 2:14 remaining here for the Twins to get it set up. And knot this one back up, make it into extra time. As that shot through traffic, rebound, they score! And the Twins are back within one. And some extracurricular activity down low. It looks like it was Gorshinsky that got the final tap on that one down low. And here's a look at the replay off the face-off win. And Gorshinsky just plays down through the traffic and snipes that one home. Gets the Twins within one, and looks like a timeout now called by the Twins. Possibly here. No, maybe not. Just a little bit of a pause here, and I wonder if Owen LaRock is hurt. And the referee's talking about it with LaRock. And they got the trainers out to take care of his pad, and I'll be surprised if they let him in. It looks like they'll have to make a goaltender substitution is what they should, depending on how much time this takes. As this helps the Twins out with a free timeout here, but also gives St. Boniface some rest. As O'Sullivan's halfway on the ice. O'Sullivan started out the postseason, and the referee's still letting LaRock have his time. Much to the dismay of the Twins bench, and they're going to give Owen LaRock the time here. He's got some strap in his pad that must have broke that they're trying to fix is what it looks like off the screen of their camera there. And Scott Wong there and Nick Alberto getting the talk from the referee on why this is not going to be a delay of game and why they don't have to switch goaltenders, I guess, is what it looks like that conversation's happening down low. As there's still, the Rock's still there tying that up, and yeah, it looks like that strap around the bottom of the pad there may have broke, possibly. O'Sullivan now makes his way back onto the Riels bench. As the equipment manager makes his way to the Riels bench. And the cheer from the Riels crowd as the Rock is ready to go. Twins down by one. Dean Gorshinsky ready to go in on the draw. One back now. Hepner plays that cross. So they'll get viewing the assist on the Gorshinsky goal. 2 to go here as the Twins go to feed that one all the way down the ice. And it's going to be an icing against the Twins with 104 seconds to go on the clock. Off the draw. And whacking away at McLeod, holds on for a whistle. Dean Gorshinsky ready to go in on the draw. Johnson with it. Twins gotta go. They got 96 seconds. As Suckett plays that one right back into the far side. Ethan Johnson on the puck. Johnson to work that one ahead. Off a couple sticks, played right in by the Riels. Johnson with it again. And that one picked up by Suckett. Here come the Twins. Dean Gorshinsky with it. Gorshinsky to play that ahead to the far side. 65 seconds in regulation. Loose puck. Twins working at it away. Into the final minute of regulation. Battle for continuing on. There's a shot. Rebound. And iced all the way down by the Riels wide of the empty net. And Matani outdoes the icing. So we got a stoppage in play at 46.5 as a good hustle by him. And now the Twins will call their timeout. So the Twins trying to draw up some play here. They got a quick win off the draw and set something up here to take the right shot as they just need one here to beat LaRock. Shots are 38-37 in favor of the visiting Twins, down by one with 46 and a half ticks to go. Goshinsky ready to go here, in on the draw. Take on Davis. Goshinsky wins that one back. Helmet Harris fires, and the flash of the leather by Owen LaRock holds on for the whistle. Goshinsky wins that one back to Helmet Harris. Fires wide of the goal. Lazat, he'll work it back for Hewing. Trying to feed that in front, and the Riels clear it all the way down the ice. Helmet Harris giving chase, and it's going to be an icing. 29.7 seconds remaining here in the balance in between these two teams and their postseason hopes. The Riels a chance to go to the finals. Meanwhile, the Twins on the brink of elimination. Off the draw. There's the tie-up. Davis fell on the puck. Comes free. Kalangari with it. Circles around. Skirmish in the corner boards continues on. 15 ticks to go. Twins still possess the puck. They need to get it out. Now there's a shot. Deflected. Doesn't get through. Trot ices that one all the way down. Helmet Harris gives time. And there's going to be 2.5 seconds here. So the Twins need a quick win off the draw in order to beat LaRock and put this one into overtime. And Carter Helmet Harris in the circle, ready to go. Man they're looking for is Dean Gorshinsky, lined up in the top of the dark, run by the Riels, and that's going to do it. The Riels will move on to the MMJHL Finals for the first time since 2014-15, and they knocked the Twins out of the postseason for the second time in a row. And Alex Van Dynes makes sure that game-winning puck is kept there as he tosses it to his equipment manager. Stay with us for your 3 stars in this one. And thank you for all the games that you've been with us. And with that, the Twins season, with high expectations they had as they got the winning streak going in December, comes to an end at the hands of the Riels, who stay perfect in the postseason, and they await the winner of the Hawks and Railers Express as the Express lead that series 3-1, as Alex Van Dynes here leading his team through the handshakes. And with that, final shots here in the period for the St. Boniface Riels. They have a total of 17, giving them a total of 37. Meanwhile, for the Twins, total of 14 for a final through 60 of 39 shots. And with that, we head to our 3 stars here in tonight's game. And starting off our 3 stars from our 3rd star in tonight's game from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, with the goal and 1 assist, number 19, Matt Lazat. Our 2nd star in tonight's game from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, with the goal and 1 assist, number 7, Dean Gorshinsky. And our 1st star in tonight's game, with 2 goals, getting it done for his squad, from the St. Boniface Riels, their captain, number 96, Connor Davis. With that, we thank you all, for all the Twins and Riels fans and MJHL fans watching this broadcast. I'm your host, Bentley Brent. Love my cameraman, Nate Noble. And we'll see you all. We'll see you all in the finals and see if we can make it out and try and do the next game there in between the Hawks and the Rail Express. And we'll see you there for game number 5. It is on their 10-year anniversary, the Riels punching their ticket, being the 2nd number 4 team in the last 3 years to advance to the MMJHL Finals. With that, I'm your host, Billy Brown, with my cameraman. And until then, we'll see you. Have a good evening.